Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Today we're gonna be answering a question that I've gotten a ton of times, and that is, but Theo, if I lose weight fasting, won't I just gain it all back afterwards? And the reason I'm smiling and laughing is because I've made fun of this question in the past, saying things like, but Theo, if I water the flower and it grows and then I stop watering it, won't it just wither away? Or if I go to the gym and build some muscle and then I stop going to the gym, won't I just lose the muscle? And while I think the point of those jokes still stand, there is some nuance to bring to the table when we're talking about weight loss with prolonged fasting in particular. But let's start like this. There's nothing like losing the weight and then just doing whatever the fuck you want and keeping it off. No, after you've done a weight loss routine, you need to find a maintenance routine or habits that make you maintain the weight. You can't, as I've said before, you can't just buy a weight loss. You have to, yeah, what you do to lose the weight might not necessarily be exactly what you do to maintain the weight, but you have to have some kind of, it's not only about weight loss, it's about weight maintenance, right? So, yeah, this makes me think about a client I had in the gym that it was more, her goals was more about building muscle, but she kept joking that, because she didn't like training, when I get the body I want, then I'm gonna, stop going to the gym, basically, then I'm out of here. She was joking that she would be able to just build the body that she wanted and then go away. But, yeah, she was joking, but some people kind of, it seems like that's kind of what they think, or almost the opposite to that. After a fast, just magically, I'll gain the weight back, because it's a dumb question when you just ask it like that. Won't I just gain it back? Like, gain it back doing what exactly? If you do what exactly? Do you think that just magically breaking a fast means gaining the weight back? It doesn't work like this. But when I did my Christmas fast recently, an almost 5-day fast, I actually gained the weight I lost back and more afterwards. And look, I'll say right away that my goals with that fast was not weight loss. Like, of course, obviously it will happen immediately when you fast for that long, but I would have done a different approach after the fast if weight loss was my goal. But so what you have to understand is, on a long fast, the metabolism will drop every day, because the body will notice more and more that shit, we're not getting any energy from the outside, and we'll try to preserve more and more, because of course the body doesn't know that you're just making a choice not to eat, that you're really a spoiled little modern human that could go to the grocery store and put their little card in the machine and get food right away. It doesn't know that you're not a hunter, and that whatever, you see the point, So the body is smart, and it will try to preserve more and more energy as the fast goes on. But it also works like this. There's nothing too exact that can be said about this, but the body does create like different set points for weight. It just gets comfortable at certain weights and will try to maintain it. Like that's why some people living a certain way, they could eat a bit more for a while and a bit less for a while and still kind of stay at the same weight, because the body will do little adjustments because it's comfortable where you're at then. So especially when you do a longer fast and lose weight very, very fast, and your metabolism dropped from the fast, the body is going to be very prone to put the weight back if you approach your refeed in the wrong way, So let's say I did it in the wrong way after my Christmas fast. If weight loss would have been the goal, let's talk about how I did it. Like, on the day I broke the fast, I probably ate... this is the thing. Your maintenance calories is going to be different right after the fast. This video will probably go good along with another video I'm planning about, is calories in, calories out really true? But on the day of breaking the fast, I ate probably 1,000 calories more than what my maintenance was before the fast. And on the next day, I was just completely wiped out. And I ate probably over my maintenance prior to the fast again, but not quite as much. But I could just feel my body being shut down. This is just common sense. My body did not... Now, after this deprivation from the fast, it just slowed me down in every way possible, and I slept for more hours on that day than I was awake. Basically, it would not just all in one go, but I took naps throughout the whole day. And the day after was quite similar, both with the food and I slept not quite as much, but still a decent amount. And then all of a sudden I had gained back more, even a bit more than I weighed before the fast. And it is because you can see how my body, when I didn't do anything about trying to watch my calories, my body just did everything to lower its maintenance calories in order to hold on to the calories it was getting, because it had become comfortable at that body weight and wanted me to get back to that. Do you understand? So if I would have done this for weight loss purposes, I would have, first of all, you should choose, it depends on who you are and what your goals are and everything, but you should either keep fat very low or carbs very low. Don't mix the two. It's just, it's complicated. I won't go too deep into it here, but basically that's what they feed when they want to make rats fat for studies. They give them a bunch of carbs and fat, so it's easy to overeat. There are more things to that too, but I'm just saying, you should pick one of those, and you should not, if you are, I'm going to assume now that you are just average person trying to lose weight, not that you're training so much and stuff. Because me, for instance, I would have, on the first day of breaking a fast, I would have eaten quite a bit just to get energy back for the gym, for my training. But then I would have watched my calories on the days to come, because it takes a few days to, after a longer fast, like we're talking like at least longer than 3 days, it can take some time for the body to get back to normal energy expenditure. But so you can't, when you refeed, you can't, what's the word I'm looking for? But you can't assume that your maintenance calories are in that moment, on that day, the same they were before. So there's nothing too exact I can say here. It's just that you have to be smart in your approach to the refeed and not be like, I just eat my maintenance. I just eat like it was a regular day. If you do that for the days to come, it's very likely that maybe not gain all the weight back, but that you're definitely going to gain weight back. So we're talking longer fast now. I think doing something like a 48-hour fast or so, it will be easier. It's not long enough for the body to really drop the metabolism. The weight loss is not going to be too drastic, so the body tries that hard to regain the weight. But do you understand? These longer fasts, it's the combination of the body being comfortable at a certain body weight, but also that from the fast your metabolism is already quite slow. So just watch the calories carefully and keep carbs and fat, carbs or fat low. That's what I'd say. Go at least, it depends on who you are, but to say something general, assume that your maintenance calories are at least 500 calories lower and eat like that for a few days before doing the next fast. And so they will give the body to kind of readjust to the new body weight and kind of be, okay, I guess this has to be our new set point now, get comfortable there. But it's also to get the metabolism going for a new longer fast. I'm not a huge believer anymore in back-to-back fasts. I think that's for really, for someone that's very, very overweight, and it could be something to do to kind of rid yourself of food addiction too. But if we're talking about practical weight loss routines, no, I'm actually, and even with the food addiction, just because I mentioned it, I want to say that I like to, with the clients I have, for instance, that I do some prolonged fasting with, I like to combine, just say, at the maximum, a weekly fast of 48 to 72 hours, because what can happen if you do too much fasting is also that, you might be able to lose weight very quickly, but it's looking nothing. Absolutely nothing like how you will be living your life when you've lost the weight. And so you have no routines to fall back on other than the old ways that made you gain the weight in the first place. So I like to combine the longer fast for speeding up weight loss, removing some food addiction from that, but in combination with consecutive days of eating normally in a good way that will be sustainable once you don't have to do as frequent fasting for weight loss. You might still want to do fasts like I do for other reasons too. But that's kind of the point I want to bring here. Like, the point still stands that, yeah, you can't just do whatever after a fast and expect to keep the weight loss you got from that. But even with longer fast, especially longer than 3 days, you might actually have to carefully watch your calories and kind of undereat in comparison to what you ate for maintenance right before the fast. So, yeah, I really did not think about, through what I was going to say in this video at all before. So I'm hoping it makes sense. Please let me know in the comments. Did you get what I was saying? Is there something you want me to elaborate on? I mean, you can make many different videos on different nuances to these things. So please let me know. I am going to follow up with a video about calories in, calories out. Is it really true? That's kind of connected to this. So please comment, please like. All comments and likes help support the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, building muscle, losing weight, uncommon sense takes on everything you could imagine. Okay guys, I'll see you later. Peace.